Hey guys, this is a super spur of the moment video. I'm sick, so I'm going to be rubbing my nose a lot. Apologies. I really don't have planned out what I'm going to say. I just noticed a lot of YouTube comments that were asking me to do a end game, what do I recommend for jobs and abilities. And I got to tell you, I'm not done with the game. I haven't beat it. I'm sorry. It's because I only play the game like 30 minutes to maybe 2 hours each night just to help me fall asleep faster. I also am very slow at playing games because I'm one of those crazy people that likes to do 100% completion. So this is one of the reasons my channel does not do anything with games. It's mostly educational. This was like the first time other than my terror review of a video game. This video is mainly going to be on how to level your jobs quicker, how to master them quicker. And so this is going to assume you have certain things, certain jobs, namely Ninja, Swordmaster, Red Mage, Knight, and what's the last one? Performer available to you. As long as you have those 5, you're good to go. If you haven't reached it yet, this probably is not going to help you and you should just not even bother watching. I don't want to waste your time. So that also assumes that you are hopefully in chapter 4 by now. If you're not, it's fine as long as you have those jobs available to you. Okay. So the way I have it set up, I have one person that's a sword master. Whether it's main or sub job, it does not matter. They're not even maxed out. They don't even have to be maxed out. They just need certain abilities. The same goes with Ninja. So one guy has a main or sub job as Ninja. And then the last one is Performer. I have one person that is either main or sub Performer. Other than that, the last guy, it doesn't matter what he is. Make him whatever you want, whatever combination you want. He's worthless for the rest of this video. So the idea is your Ninja at level 10, I think, has this ability called Kairai, and all it's going to do is put a 100% taunt on a target in your party. That means that that person is guaranteed to take and absorb an attack for that turn. So the way I have it set up, and you probably can already see where I'm going with this, I target Kairai on my Swordmaster. And the reason is because obviously Swordmaster is all about countering. So there are 3 main abilities on the Swordmaster. Nothing Ventured, Force Wine, and Know Thine Enemy. Those are the main ones you need. If there are 2 or less monsters, then use Know Thine Enemy, and that is because that is a quad multiplier, for physical only though. If they are magic dealers, or if there are 3 or more magic dealers, then you will want to use Before Swine. That is a magic counter only, and it will actually do a triple multiplier. And then if there are 3 or more monsters and they're all hitting you physical attack, you will use Nothing Ventured. If you are in chapter 4 and you are up against those, what are they called? Alarunes? They're the little Deku looking guys with a white body and the little grass head or whatever. And they cast this poison. It's really obnoxious. It hits everybody. It's not magic. It's physical. I don't know why. Okay. So again, Kairai is going to be cast on your Swordmaster, and your Swordmaster is obviously going to counter at some point. You want to have your Performer preferably use the, what is it, Love Performer, P. This one. You'll want to have it so that your party has increased physical attack damage. Obviously, again, that will help aid your Swordmaster who's countering everything and just screwing kids up left and right. So, abilities. There are certain abilities that you are going to need. For your Swordmaster, you're going to you need to have these 2. If the other, you can have a 3rd one that could be helpful, is helpful, and then your 4th one, it really doesn't matter. You need Counter Amp. That is a Swordmaster ability. And what it's going to do is increase the damage from your counter by 1.5 times, which is a lot. I mean, that's the difference between hitting for 2,000 and hitting for 2.8 or 3,000. You're also going to need, and this is where I was talking about red mage, you're going to need the red mage ability damage dispersion, or no, that's black mage. I'm so sorry. Black mage. So level 5 won't take that long to hit, honestly. If you have a golden egg, the one that costs 500,000 PG, you can actually, in chapter 4, if you're against the Alarunes, you can get level 5 in just 2 battles. That's it. It's that easy. This is really important to have on your Swordmaster and your healer. And the reason is when you get hit, it combines with the red mage ability Revenge. This has a chance to give a brave point when you take damage. So, I'll cover that in just a second. I'm sorry, I'm like getting ahead of myself. So damage dispersion on your Swordmaster, counter app on your Swordmaster, and preferably the Knight's two-handed ability, which just, and when you're holding a weapon, it puts it in both hands to increase damage done. This actually does more damage than if you were to use the Monk's physical attack 10% up ability or whatever. It does more damage, so preferably with that. Your fourth talent, or I'm sorry, your fourth ability, whatever you want. Okay, so that is the Swordmaster. For your ninja, you need revenge. Need revenge. And the reason is, not only do you want to be casting Kairai on your Swordmaster, but you also want to have brave points left over to spend on doing damage, so you can help attack quicker. A lot of times, when you use Nothing Ventured on your Swordmaster, you don't do enough damage to take them out in one hit. It requires something else done. So, actually, that's not true. If you're in chapter 4 and you're against those little Deku Nut, not Deku Nut, those Deku guys, the Alarunes or whatever, your Swordmaster will take them out in one hit. But they're usually paired with like a wolf or one of those obnoxious goblins the demon goblins that cast Thundaga or whatever. So you want to be able to take them out in the same hit, because if you take them out in one hit, or two it won't work, but if you take the entire group out in one hit, you'll actually gain even more job points. So make sure your ninja has revenge, and preferably the monk's physical attack 10% up. I don't think that is very... monk. Come on, Lauren. Where is it? There it is, level 9. So just to help, I mean, you don't have to, but revenge is mandatory. For your other damage dealer, I do highly suggest putting revenge on there as well, only because my second damage dealer happens to be a Valkyrie / pirate. So, and as you know with Valkyrie, like, everything costs tons of brave points, so the more brave points you can accrue, the better. I also, only for chapter 4 do I do this. Gosh, I'm so sorry. There is a, where is it? Is it Brave Point Recovery? Yes. Okay, so under Red Mage, Brave Point Recovery, what am I under? Monk? Red Mage. R. R is for Red Mage. BP Recovery. If you have anything put on you, even if it's Berserk, which is a pirate ability, if you have any kind of status effect on you that's not like Shell or Protect or anything, you will gain 2 Brave Points. So this is awesome when you're fighting those little poison assholes, because you're going to gain 2 Brave Points automatically. That can be your second one next to Revenge. But basically, I will use Crescent Moon, the Valkyrie like AoE ability that hits everybody. I will use that, and when that is combined with the Nothing Ventured or Before Swine or Know Thine Enemy, it usually wipes people out in one hit, along with my ninja doing additional damage. So that is what you want for your second damage dealer, is BP Recovery if you're in Chapter 4. If not, then just Revenge, but you need Revenge regardless. And then finally, for your White Mage, you only really need damage dispersion. And the reason, I know it's like, well, why would I need damage dispersion? Like, that's why my Knight or Protector is having it, so that, you know, she's getting hit all the time. Why would my White Mage ever get hit? Well, that's because there are these obnoxious, like, wolves and, what are those? Warlock pets, what are they? Succubus, the, like, little Liliths or whatever in this game, and they charm you and they paralyze you, and it's really irritating. So when they do that to your main, they usually will go after the healer or Ring a Bell, poor Ring a Bell, And if your healer has damage dispersed, then it'll again have a chance, which almost always happens. Sorry about that. Bandicam only records for 10 minutes on the free version. But what the heck was I talking about? I was just talking. What the heck? White mage? Oh, status ailment. Right. So, again, unless you're in chapter 4, it really doesn't matter what you have. Oh, wait, no, I was talking about the paralyzing thing. Right. So, they'll usually go after the white mage or your healer or ring a bell. And if they go for the white mage, they have damage dispersed, so they can, get more brave points on the other guys. What you can do, I don't do this because I prefer having all of my stuff for physical attack on my my swordmaster. You can equip I think there's like a charm nullifier bracer, and then there's also or maybe it's a shirt. I don't remember. I know that there's some kind of like tunic that, oh, that's silence. Okay. Well, you can pick or choose a bracer to prevent charm or paralyze. Probably paralyze, because paralyze is more obnoxious than charm. And then that will take care of that. One last thing is that Flyback77, who has been responding on the Bravely Default video, gosh, I'm so sorry. He actually told me how Summoner works, because I had no idea. I was an idiot, and I would go to try and get a summon thinking I was so cool. I come back at like level 50, and these guys are still one-shotting me, and I'm like, what the heck, man? But I was stupid and was trying to just kill the summon or whatever, and like kill him as quick as possible. So here I was like summoning friends and doing all sorts of crap. All you have to do is survive one attack. That's it, and you will apparently gain that summon. I haven't done that. I was so scarred and burnt out from a level 9 summoner that only had the stupid like Paris bug or whatever, the Gyaratab Blue or whatever his name is, that I just never bothered going back. So if Summoner is really awesome, please let me know in the comments. The last thing I want to mention, well, I want to apologize for again, is my lack of producing videos. I know I don't have the best track record on my channel, but it's just, there's been a lot of, I've been like writing a lot of code for my client, so I just really haven't had time to do videos. My next video is probably, unless I finish Bravely Default really quick somehow, it's not going to be on Bravely Default. It's probably going to be on, it's like code. Probably not even another algorithm video. It's going to be on code. So that's just a heads up. I don't want people thinking that my channel is all about like game reviews, because it's not. So if you're subscribed because of that, I'm going to disappoint you, and you should probably just remove me off of your subscription. I don't want to create a false, I just don't want to create a false image of what my channel is about and who I am as a person. So I don't do a lot of game stuff because I don't get through games fast enough. And there's a lot better people out there anyways than I would be at doing this. But anyways, I hope the video helped. If you've already beaten the game, again, you don't need me. So if you've beaten the game and you have better tips and suggestions, please put them in the comments, because there are people who are still looking at my videos, even though there's much higher quality produced videos out there. But yeah, please feel free to share your tips, even heck, it'll help me. So I'll see you guys next time.